because Floro fighting system, everything's done through actuality versus wishing. Meaning, I wish I could do that. I wish I could just spar like that. Why not just do it? That's my recommendation to anyone who's seeking to get into the practice of Floro fighting systems. Go out there, put yourself in that sparring after you have worked your base fundamentals. Ray mentioned this many times, but my biggest issues when I went to see Ray was that I had somewhat of a base fundamentals, but my distance was totally off, my speed was off, and it was just basically just like any Filipino martial artist. I had the power, but that's about it. And key thing about that is once you master speed, distance, power, I mean, we're talking about blades, guys. Power really isn't that necessary. I mean, you make connection with this, it's pretty much done. I mean, if you do like with foregrip, someone coming out, I mean, when I do my ganyo, I don't have to put much power behind it. The edge does the job that I don't have to. So you don't have to overwork yourself for that. I'm just gonna put my baby in. Sorry. So there's that. So because of that, you could train. One of the best, I guess, when you train by yourself and even with a student, that's something that you really, until you actually spar the masters of the system, you don't understand the correct efficiency and uniqueness of that art. This is the reason why I tell everybody, if you want to learn Floro fighting systems, your first training with me, if you in the old days when I used to offer Floro fighting systems experience, is you spar with me for about 90 minutes. And that's how you learn and experience. You experience what Floro fighting systems is. Then after, oh dude, I want to learn this. Okay, cool, let's talk. And that's how it is. What I recommend for everyone who's not my fan out is simply go to Ray. Dude, go. Okay, so everybody's fucking bitching about flying and shit. You have to understand, I flew like 25 hours to get to Ray. And I got there, and as soon as I landed, I sparred. I didn't ask for some time out or, you know, can I write notes? No, I sparred for 3 days. That's all I did. I spar, and hanged out with these amazing people and who became my brothers and my funnel. So that's what I recommend you guys to do. Just go out there and spar with Ray and get the experience to what Floro fighting systems is. Now, Australia is full of marvelous and talented martial artists everywhere. But the beauty of Floro fighting systems, we got, let's see here, we got our amazing brother, Kevin Finn. Guro Kevin Finn is amazing. You see him spar with Ray, and that's how you know how amazing he is. You also see my brother, Guro John, as well. John is amazing. A lot of people ask me like, okay, gee, who do you, so, you know, this is like, we're always talking about, who's the closest person you see fighting like Ray? I says, John as well. No questions asked. So, that was quick. Have you seen him spar? Dude, you experience, if you watch John and me spar on, I think it was the second day, every time when Ray's trying to like correct something for me, John executes that right on me as I'm doing this. And same goes for Kevin. I mean, it's like he sees the opportunity and it's like, Ray makes a note, next thing you know, Kevin executes that right on me, and that's how you learn. But I had the amazing experience having two awesome brothers who helped out, an amazing teacher to add, and I had three brothers literally helping me to become the best that I could. This is the reason why I excel so fast. Not that I'm good, it's just that I had amazing teachers to help me do what I need to learn in the time that I had. And when I came here, I also had amazing students who, without hesitation, they jumped into Floro fighting systems. Guro Tim and Guro Brad, these two brothers been with me on this journey since day one, since I got back from Australia. And they spar, you see them spar me on the first get-go, and they were kind of shocked because the way I spar was just like not me, because they sparred me about a week before I went. And not to mention, after that, we got Guro Robert Pearson and Guro Tom Shook, who joined our practice about a year and 2 years later. And you watch him how they spar now. It was amazing. Rob took to this like fish to water. He literally just got in this and he just nailed it. If he lived closer, we'll practice often, but he lives on the other side of the water, so there's that. Hopefully everything's well, brother. Guro Tom, he's local. He's in Puyallup, still a couple hours away, like hour away on bad traffic. And Tom trains with me on a regular basis, and you watch him spar and you see him advance in the skill sets. What Ray said to me a long time ago, like 5 years ago, is that the categories doesn't matter, because one person who has one category might be category 1, the other person might be category 3. Skill set individually, whoever dedicates themselves to that particular category will be better. And if you really work on it, the whole category just means there's more stuff that you know. Doesn't necessarily mean you're better at one than the other. So, but scary thing about all my FFS brothers is their category is, if they're credited, is well earned. They're really good at it. But they all have their own favorite individual specific categories that they excel at better. And same goes for my kid brother, Guro George, who's literally like 2 states down. He's in California and he trains with me when he can, but his skill, dude, each time when he comes and spars, just changes, and it's just amazing. Just goes to show that he's talented, but he also keeps up to date with the new skill sets by sparring when he could and also training correctly when he can. So, and he's a dude. He works college as a professor and lecturer, and that's a whole different line of educational work that is a challenge of its own, and he still managed to do that. So don't make any excuses saying, "Oh yeah, but I have to do this." Dude, just go out there and train. I mean, seriously, go to Ray and spar and experience floor fighting systems for yourself. And key thing is, I mean, these are only good if the operator who's using it and wielding it knows what the fuck he's doing. Without it, you might as well just be picking up a stick, because if you're trying to whack someone with a blade, you're not understanding how this thing is supposed to meant to be used, when you could just do that and be done with it instead of trying to go buck shit crazy on that. So know your weapon, know your tool, and get better at it. And I wish you all the very best of luck and adventures that await.